Hello, in this video I'll read to you my note from 5 days ago. Dear son, my son wants to be tough, so I told him not to complain that I ate his cereal and to be like my cousin Jorge Sosa when I ate his beans. My cousin Jorge, he just patted me on the shoulder and said,
"You eat 'em."
"That's okay, cousin." And he went outside without breakfast that day. Can you imagine that? And the way I got to eat the beans was there were like 5, 6 people in the kitchen, but no parents. My cousin George had I have a bunch of cousins. That one family had about how many kids? Let's see. La China, Ingrid, that's 2. The younger one, that's 3. The twin, that's 4. Deaf, that's 5. The one that plays the piano, that's 6. Jorge, that's 7. I think there were 7, maybe more. No, just 7, I remember. And so they asked me if I wanted breakfast. I said yes. Then, I ate my cousin's breakfast. So, dear son, a warrior would just eat the other cereal, and don't complain about your dad eating the cereal you like. He likes the same cereal I like. So,
No!
playing with the cat, huh? All right, she's gone.
No!
All right, be gentle now. Don't knock my... So he just ate the other cereal and he plucked out the raisins. All right, so friends, you must do something difficult every day to develop your inner strength. To develop your inner strength, you must do something very difficult. Like in the book that I was reading, The Power of Concentration by Dumas, it said to sleep without a pillow. Now that is very difficult because I have like 7 pillows back here, plus 1 teddy bear. All right, gosh, we better wash this teddy bear, son.
What?
We better wash the teddy bear.
I know.
Yeah, man, I'm serious.
Why?
Whoa, did you give it to the dog?
Kind of.
Yeah. Here you go, doggy. Ooh. Get that thing out of here.
Why?
It stinks, man. Have you smelled it?
No.
Even men will have to wash their bed sheets, you know. All right, so develop your inner strength. Do something difficult every day. Do something difficult every day. The other day I said good morning to somebody I don't want to say good morning to, you know. They live here. That's difficult. But now I'm aware of the difficult things that I do to develop my inner strength, my self-control, my discipline, my willpower. Now get this. In the past, when my mother told me to put her clothing in the dryer, I would answer her, "Don't you have grandchildren that can do that?" But I know that both of my my son and daughter, they would avoid helping grandma. And then grandma would ask twice, and then grandma would start crying, and I would say, "Yeah." But I don't laugh anymore because grandma can throw me incarcerate me again. So when she said, "Daniel, please put my clothes in the dryer," I said, "Yes, ma'am." Which I better go take those things out because I still haven't put her clothes in the dryer because there were already clothes in the dryer and someone left them there and they're not even dry. So that is the most difficult thing I'll do today. I'll go put my mother's clothes in the dryer. it's very difficult for me not to laugh, you know? I used to play around and kid around, but playing around and kidding around, that's how I got Baker acted. For making jokes of things or making other people unhappy. I was hanging on to the hood of the car. And the spouse drove me around the neighborhood. And I'm the one that gets Baker acted for that. Well, I didn't tell the cops though, because I didn't want this spouse to be taken away, and then I'm taken away, and then we gotta go find DCF to see if we're good parents or not, and all that. The spouse, she cooks, she works, she doesn't talk to me, she doesn't listen to anything I say. It took 7 years to finally start renting the room, or maybe 6 years. But she still won't lower the price. And people, they say, well, it is kind of small. Or there are no shelves for the plates. Or they say something like, you don't have cable? You don't have internet? Wow, and we were only asking $400. So I told the spouse, put $375. They cannot possibly complain. But she won't do it yet. So the room is empty. Oh well. You can, you will, you must. Sober. Be sober. No smiling. Especially when you're dealing with other people. I can actually time how much time I spend with the women in this house. I go out there, then I come back, go to take a shower, then I come back in here. I stay in this room for safety reasons. And my son knows that also. He comes in here, he says, it's crowded in here. I said, it's better in here than incarcerated, son. At least here, we're both together. Talk to you later. Be better than I am. You can, you will, you must. Be sober.